Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome to Grimsim Labs. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month. This is a little bit different. I'm pre-recording this over. I've had to do it for the previous episode. I've been having a lot of problem with my mics. My mics haven't recorded, so I'm doing a post-over voiceover here. So I'm watching the episode back with you all and trying to figure it out. I've also got it on 2x speed. Thankfully, about 7 minutes into this episode, we go back into the normal voiceover. So here I am, just tidying up, getting that train and lorry stuff going off, all the stuff that we had stacked up because this is Monday and everything's accepted. The weekend has finished, so all these rail items here can be accepted. So we're just clearing that up right now. There we go. And now we're going to have a look at packing up our automated system. Now, this automated system only exists on one door, and the aim is to try and get it existing on both doors. Now, we've got 3,394 to play with, which may seem like a lot, but we quickly learn that money runs out very quickly. There we go. We'll stick that back there for the airport. Now we've got a couple of these, just having a look at these, thinking about how we're going to do this in the future, moving them out of the way so that we can get stuff out of the first door that we had as well. I think later on we realised we need a lot more conveyors anyway. There we go. So just tipping this up. So I'm explaining right now that we want to take two lots of things from these doors, and instead of going into one approval and denial checker, I actually want to do two approval and denial checkers, and I want to try and get the lines linked up so that we can merge them together on the same line, and we can have auto denials then. So everything that gets denied can just go straight out in that system, because basically this is going to check whether it's got a sticker on it. If it's got a sticker on it, it's heading out the door. It's heading to that denial system. Anything that's got an approved system, we'll have to deal with that later because we really don't have the way of sorting out what goes where just yet. But we will have in the future. There we go. We're buying a couple of joiners. The sticker checkers, we're buying another one of them. And straight away that cost us 3,275. Huge. So we're going to move this out of the way, and we're just having a look at what we've got, what we need, and I'm just assessing the situation and just trying to figure it out, really, to figure out how we can make this a nice compact build. Now, I'm probably talking about some rubbish here, as I am in this pre-voiceover. It's a bit weird doing this, actually. I've never done this on the channel before. This is all because I've got Premiere Pro, which is something that I got when I got the Adobe suite, which helps me with my thumbnails. So a huge thank you for all of your watch time and stuff like that, because it helps pay for stuff like this. There we go. So basically I'm putting these two machines together with the ambition of having so I'm looking at that there and I'm like, right, the two denials are going next to each other. If we just put that there, it'll work. But unfortunately, we can't get the out arrow to go out the side, which would have been sick, man. We could have just had the two there and just merged them together. It would have been dead easy, but apparently we are not allowed to do that. Maybe we could do that with one of the sorters that we get, one of the splitters that we get later on. I'm not entirely sure, but right now with that joining piece we are unable to do that. So what I'm trying to do here is just spread them apart and figure it out how much space I need to be able to join these together. Once again, just counting the tiles out there, thinking that we need 3 spaces. I think we end up with a little bit more. We come up with quite a unique solution actually to get them out vertically, which is quite cool. So I'm thinking, right, let's get this second gate going, and then I realise how few belts we actually have, and we have no money left. But actually, to get from that side of the room to that side of the room it costs money. I mean, that's like 10 belts. That's $1,000 in itself. Do you know what I mean? So there we go, getting that up. We're looking at what belts we've got here. There we go, getting that flippy, making sure it's all going the right way. Taking this one from here and suddenly realising we are in bother, but we'll figure it out. So I've currently got the denials on one side. I'm trying to think how I can link these together in the middle, but I'm like, actually, there's no way of doing it directly straight. We're going to have to move it back a little bit or move it up a little bit. There is something that I do later on. I won't spoil it, but I think it's quite a clever idea, to be perfectly honest with you. There we go. We realise if we put this here and find the right curve piece, we could absolutely make this work. Trying to figure it all out. Just getting frustrated that it won't do what I want it to do. But that's okay. We'll get there. There we go, figuring out that we can do that there now as well, and yeah, basically that will merge the two things together. It's just about how messy it's going to look getting it onto the system, I guess, more than anything. There we go, just making sure that the denials are going out that way because it was on accept. And here we go. What else are we looking at? We are looking at trying to figure this out, trying to figure out how this is all going to look. Not very happy with it at all. But there we go. And yeah, I pick that up, move it around, complain a bit, and then put it back down, which is very much a grim way. Realising that we're out of curve pieces already, so this is part of the problem with this. We realise that we're really struggling for pieces, and actually potentially putting the system in right now might have been a bit of a mistake. We can come up with a good solution to save some curve pieces in a bit. Now we've got our weight machine there, but obviously we've got the approves coming out both ways. So we've got them two yellow lines at the front. They're the ones that we need to merge together to get them all onto there. So I'm thinking, right, okay, how can we neaten this up? And just trying to neaten it up here. And this is the end. It will go into the actual audio in a second. This has been 2x speed as well. Hey up, hello. Sorry about that. I've had a few sound issues. I don't know what's going on with my sound at the minute. It keeps knackering up on me. Right, I've had an idea that might fix this because we've absolutely done this with not enough money. And mistakes were made. Let's just move all these out the way. My idea involves, I was thinking of a way of getting these to connect together, and there is actually potentially a way. What we could do is if we just borrowed this for now, okay, if we put this between the two of them and in theory had a loader straight onto it, in theory, right, that should get everything on, and then eventually we can take it off and all that sort of stuff. It's just going to need a little bit more space, but that's fine. I don't mind a little bit more space, so let's just pack all these up. Cool, let's pick that up, move it there, move it there, move it there, and move it there. So we need, if that's going to be there, so this needs to turn around here. It's going quite close to that door, but you know what, I don't mind, I can still get to it. In the morning, I'm going to be like, oh, great, straight jump. Okay, cool, that's fine, we can jump. We can jump, we can figure it out. Right, let's turn this around so it's that way. No, it wants to be that way. Flip that, there we go. Okay, cool. So anything accepted comes out this way for now, and move this one up. I have no idea if this is like a solution other people have done. I'm sure people have made knitting machines. There might be more tools you can get in the future. I have no idea. I love figuring out this stuff and just trying to work through it. Right, so in theory, what we should have now, we haven't got enough to buy another loader at the minute, but in theory, if we put that there, it should load straight into that, right? And then we can take this out from anywhere we want to get over to there. So that neatens things up, and it just means that I don't have to like cross this with a bridge and stuff at the minute. I can cross this with a bridge later on, no problem. This is like a buffer almost, so I think that works. So with that said, what I was thinking with these machines, if we look at it, if we had all the bad stuff going out right. Okay, I'm just thinking about space for these because I want it to be as tight as possible, and I don't think we was making it very tight before. In theory, if we was to go here, right, that's still there, and then as that goes through, it just comes through there. If it's valid, it goes into the next one. Yeah, that seems like it works, right? Yeah, so we just need like one curve piece there. That's miles neater. There we go. Sick. So we just have it on a diagonal, right? What am I missing here? What am I missing? Is there something that this is doing really wrong or not? I mean, and then basically, as we get new machines, we just start keeping going this way, is my thinking. So in terms of getting onto here, we need some sort of merger. So we need these to go into here. So I think if we give ourselves a little bit more space, let's not be too cramped about it just yet. We might be able to refine it later on. Cool. Now we need to come out of here, which needs a curve piece. Lovely. I don't know if that's a great solution or not for putting it on there. We're going to have to see how it plays out. Like I say, eventually we'll be able to take it off directly, and that'll speed things up a lot. But for now, I think that works pretty well. Right, we won't do that there. We'll give it a bit of width there. There we go. Lovely. And then that just means I can access that nicely. Sweet. And then what do I need? I need at least one of these. Sweet. And then we need to merge into whatever this is going to be. So where's this? Now that ain't going to let me merge onto there like that, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If I use the back piece here to get this one across, then we're good. And we've done it. Yay! Okay, cool. I was like, I'm going to have to run a day without my system working. And I think this should pretty much work. We ain't going to be able to get things onto there. There's a couple of little bits that we're going to have to do manually for now. But you can see exactly where them sort of improvements are. So that I think that's what I'm going to call a success, right? Do we class this as a success, people? I think we can. I think we can. Especially if I can find one more thingy bit. Do I have any more on the trailer? Oh, please say I do. Oh, I do. Please be a careful piece. Yay! Okay, great. And they're 2 mergers. Alright, I didn't need as many mergers as that, but I haven't come out of the machines yet, to be honest with you. And that will take mergers. I don't know the best way of doing that just yet, but we'll figure it out. Right, cool. So this is going to go here. And look at that. Oh, hello. You're wrong. Go there, rotate. Lovely. Banging. Okay, cool. So that should all merge into there. All goes into there. That's the way. So, but that's only the ones that don't know. Any of the knackered ones just go straight into here. Maybe we could give this a bit more space so we can get over it if we need to later on. Or do I not worry about it for now? I think we just say we'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. Because in theory I could move this back if I needed to. Yeah, you know what? Let's move it out one more just in case I need to get it out later on. I don't want to have to deal with that. I'll be honest with you. Flip. There we go. Right. That's going out on that side. Lovely. You're going there. You're going there. We might as well do it properly now. If it's valid there, it's great. Cool. And you are going to go there. You are going to go there. Rotate you to that way. No. Flip. And then go that way. There we go. And there. I don't understand why it doesn't retain the data sometimes. It feels like it should. But maybe I'm being silly. Probably. Cool. Just wanted to give this space a little bit more for when we want to come out with this later on. Just feels like this would be a little bit neater for that process. Sick. Go there. Go there. Go there. Move you to there and flip you, because it never can be the right way. Never can be the right way. That's okay. There we go. And we're in. And we're sorted. Cool. Sweet. And so now we need to do... So valids are all sorted anyway, because they're going to carry on passing through machines. We do kind of need another one of them, but we won't worry about that just yet. Don't have any more curved pieces there. My goodness, this has used a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. I mean, we do have another 100. Just looking at the pieces we've got some more mergers. So yeah, let's use mergers instead of corner pieces for now, because they should work the same in theory, which is fine. Oh, sorry guys, I know this has been a bit of a heavy upgrade episode, but I mean, I think it's important that you see this. I think this is like the big part of the game for me. This is where the magic happens, baby. This is where the magic happens. Right, let's open that and pick up and put on. So nothing's going to come through here, but everything's going to go through there. That's fine. And then we're going to use this piece to just connect straight into that. Yeah. That's going to be really tidy, isn't it? Let's move that to here for now, because I want to throw things straight onto there for sure. Okay, I mean, you know, it should work. It should all work. And then it means we can take them out of here, I think, and send them over this way, I think. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Maybe we turn it round and then add that. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll figure it out. Sweet. Let's get a normal piece. We've got loads of these splitters now. I bought way too many of them. That's why we spent all of our money so quickly. Let's get one of these. Lovely. A straight piece. And just put it here as a buffer for now. Lovely. And then we need some... We're going to have to keep an eye on that. We're going to need some more pieces to go on the... Well, we need one to go into there. Sweet. And then we might as well get our next one ready to go. But hopefully this will just keep adding to, and we won't have to do this for a while until we see how we can min-max the system a little bit. Is kind of what I'm hoping. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Please don't, don't copy any of this. I don't know if it's going to work. Let me know if you've got a better engineering solution. Probably have. That's cool. Sick. So if we do a couple of these out, so we've got a little bit of buffer here. And I mean, we have got a load of buffer there as well. Like, we've got more buffer than we've ever had before back there, so that's really cool. I'm aware that these are not the right pieces to be using, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It'll work for what it is. Cool. And should we give it a go? Should we open it up? Should we see what happens? So what do I need? Really, my biggest priority right now, because I've still got the 2 machines going, but I've got 2 of these going now. I've got these going. I need some straight pieces there. I forgot about them. Sorry. I need at least 1 or 2 straight pieces there to give a little buffer. Cool. For now. Like I say, we can do something with them later. Sweet. And another one. Yeah, you'll do. Sweet. And put this here. Lovely. So that's all good parcels. Automatically stamped as well. So they're very good. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I do like this system. I think this is really neat. And hopefully it'll all work. Right, no more messing about. I think it's time to open it and have a gander at what it looks like. Right, here we go. Coming through. That's required, but we don't even know if it's going to go through the system yet. So let's just give it a second. It says it's required, but it might be fine. Oh, it's got it on both sides. No sticker. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So here we go. Let's see how the system works. So it goes through here. Yeah. Checking everything's all right. It is. Good. We've got 7 in there, so we've nearly got enough to get another piece. I really need to buy one of these. That's going to be my priority, I think. So I can throw them straight onto there. Cool. And then all I need to do is just add the next machine here, add the next machine here, add the next machine here. It'll all go out onto this deadline. Eventually, there we go. So this is moving through a lot quicker now. In terms of this, what's happened here? Oh, it stops because this is in. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We've got a bit of a buffer between them anyway. So this needs upgrading really, but I can't upgrade it yet. Requires warehouse tier 5. Okay, cool. So at least we know what we need to do to get to warehouse tier 5. Because the other option is like I can do one of these processes early on if I need to, or what have you. There's loads of options. Right, let's start doing these before we get backed up. Cool. So this is a rail. It's to Conda. We've got the scanner. That's the scanner, right? Serial number and weight. That's what we're covering at the minute. So we just need to check there's no red box on it. Lovely. And that's the right place. Unlock this. Get the country selected. And there we go. That's print approval. Lovely stuff. And that's going onto the rail line, and we'll send that off straight away. See you later, boy. Is it going to hit there in time? Yes, it did. Yeah, it did. 579, great stuff. More of these ready. Look at this, man. It needs to be inspected. It's Soport, that's fine. We know that's all good. We're going to do that. We did it before and it worked, okay. There we go. Okay, cool. And what we've got, batteries. Batteries are contraband, I believe. Contents, batteries, yes they are. So this is denied. Repack parcel, there we go. That's the way to do it without backing out. Sweet. And sit it straight on there, lovely. Right, this is a problem. We are doing way too much. I've never seen that flag before in my life. Kristen, lovely, see you later. Yeah, that's not a flag. What's that all about? What's that all about? Lovely. Molland, okay, that's fine. Is there a contents thing? No, there isn't. That's all fine. Lovely. Print, done, and we'll take you over to there. Sick. Unfortunately, I've got no
belts there at the minute, but that's fine. Sweet, we just need to keep going with these, make sure nothing jams up completely. Libigel, yes it is. It's an air freight package. Oh, it does need a content inspection. Nearly. There we go. What's this? Bleach. I don't think we can use bleach, can we? Bleach and chemicals. Yeah, no. This is another... Get out of here. What? Oh, no. No. X. Cool. And way up there. No, we don't approve it. We deny it. There we go. And repack parcel. There we go. And stick that straight onto there. Lovely. Sweet. A up. We've completely backed up our system. It's here. It's here. Okay, for now. That's one part of the system that's backed up. This is all backed up as well because we haven't been able to process these quick enough. But we will get quicker. As we get more machines, it is going to get a lot quicker for us as well. We have just future-proofed this system a little bit today. Maybe it was a bit early to do it. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. But that's okay. Martine, yes. Okay, cool. That's an approved from me. Lovely. But you know what? We can add another machine to it and see how it goes. See how it runs. Yeah, man. Okay, lovely. What's this then? Libigel, yes. Yeah, that's fine. Send that straight away. Lovely. Yeah, lots of boxes, but this will all get faster in time. Okay, lovely. I don't feel like I need to rush to get to that other thing on because I'm actually struggling to keep up with the parcels here. That's my major issue, isn't it? In fact, let's pick this up, put it here, so we can deal with these a little quicker. I think that's a good idea. Cool. It needs to be inspected, so take that and go like that. And what is these? This is canned veg. Lovely. Is that bleach? Orange juice. Yeah, that's fine. Repack parcel, and you can get a stamp. Strengthen airport. Yes, cool. Let's just put you there. Sweet. Next, please. Here we go. Pick this up. Oi. Turn it. It's drink to Codograd. Yeah, that's fine. Print. Approval. Done. Yeah. Cool. Next. Implant. That is implant. Yeah. Print approval. Yes. There's no thing to inspect, is there? No, there's not. Right, our machine's clogged up. Let's have a gander at what's going on. It's this thing again, I think. Those are auto denied there, that's fine. It's all just dropping on the floor a little bit. Really need to get that plugged into that system. That's going to be one of the aims today. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know if this whole system is going to disappear. But we'll figure it out. Cool. And so, but we don't need to think about that right now. What we need to think about is getting these done as quickly as possible because we are running out of time. Strengthen. No, that's useless. Cool. Just throw that there. Hello. What we got next? Hi, mate. Jonathan, yes. Have we got an inspection sticker? No, we don't. So that can be a yes. Thank you very much. And throw you over there. Sick. Next. It's gone over there. Rail Puega. I don't remember that as a name, but it is. And there we go. Print. Done. Just haven't got any contents. Yes, that's fine. We're going to send this side. We'll put that side. Put that this side. Cool. Next. Papers, please. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. This is all feeling good. Mantine. Okay. It's not Mantine. It's Jada, so that's a denial right there. Sweet. Lovely. Denials go over here for now. Sick. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go turn it around. Strengthen, yes, that's correct. It's got the airport on, so that's fine. Stick it down there. Lovely. Next. Is it 5 o'clock yet? Jeez Louise. We've gotten through so many more packages with this new system. We've like doubled the capacity. We've got everything just moving a lot smoother. As soon as we start adding new things onto it, it's going to get sick. It's going to get sick, and we are going to fast upgrade, I think, as well, because this is all going to get us more money. What we really need to do is get that sorted out. That's our next major priority, but I don't need to worry about it too much today. We've got enough on the on already. Libigel, yes. Print that there. Lovely stuff. Put you there. Great stuff. Next, this one. Turn you round. Yeah, you look good, Piranha. Yeah. And there we go, there's another approved. Sick. Let's get a pallet and get some of this sorted. So here we go, this is all going to go away. Oh, that's annoying. Do it like that, that's fine. And then there. Okay, great, so you're not actually going on the pallet, is what you're telling me? No, none of that. Right, this is all going over here, so it all needs to be input into this system. Man, look at how backed up we are. Oh, man, sick. Okay. Definitely needs to improve that, but you know what? There's only one way of doing it, and that's getting through these and seeing if we can upgrade our system. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to come up with these solutions. You do absolutely mess it up, though, when you do. But you know what? I think it's been fun. It's definitely taught me a lot. It's taught me that we've got a lot of these, for sure. And we need to keep them clear at all times. I think that's part of the plug up of the system. I think that's probably 4 there. Fine. Sweet. 6, sorry. 6 this pallet can carry, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 7. Great. Wonderful. Yeah. That's okay. That's plenty of money right there. Cool. What else have we got? So these are all auto deny, so we can take these through. And just stick a deny in it. Cool. And it just went in the mid-air. Look at that. Oh, it's got a denied sticker on. How did that happen? Okay, let's not think about it too much. Let's stick it on there and keep it moving. These are all denied. Lovely. Cheers. Stick it on there. Keep it moving. I can't decide if I like this system better or not. I can't decide if I've made it worse or not. I think I've made it worse initially. But in the future, once this system is ready and going, I think it's going to be great. I just think we need more belts. More belts, more stuff. I'll sort that out later. Let's just get that there. More belts, more storage, more stuff to do with stuff, yeah. Why are these coming out here? I've had a couple now which have had deny stickers on, and I don't know why they've already got deny stickers on. Do you know what I mean? 32 right, by the way. None wrong. Yeah. Another deny one here. Cool. Now let's see where the jam is, because there is still a jam over there. And not the London's Calling type. Not London's Calling, that's Clash, Jesus. Whatever the jam's thing. I'm not a fan of the jam. Not a fan of the jam. Oh, jam it up, funky it up. Oh right, so it's here. So it's the good stuff, the auto approved stuff. So that's a truck, cool. That's where this blockage was, that's fine. Kind of expected that. I don't have a lot of stuff here. That's valid submissions. We're gonna have loads of packages. This is gonna be one of the biggest days we've ever done by far. Cool. Stick that down there. And this has been a huge episode, really, hasn't it? And it'll be the same across here. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of expected that. Because we don't have any way of sorting through these yet, so they have to go either to storage or something like that. Maybe that's what we need, storage for these bits. Until we sort them out, like, at the end of the day. You know, like this. Maybe that's the right thing to do. I don't know. Grim will have a think about it. Cool. But what we do know is we've got 1,700. So we've got what I think is a better system. I'm pretty sure it's a better system. And we've got a load of money. So life's good, right? It's a good place to be. We wasn't able to keep up today. But we will tomorrow, trust me. Trust me. Sick. Cool. So do we need this, or do we just need a way to get it over there? We need a bridge, don't we? We need a bridge, and we just need to hook it into that. That'll really help us out if we can get them all Organise sorted. I'll have a think about it. We'll probably not play another day, but we'll do a little bit more work on this system, I think, is the important thing to do. right now. Okay. I'm not really looking at flags, I'll be honest with you. Country was invalid, yeah, I've been quite bad at looking at flags, I'll be honest with you. Airport, cool. The country was invalid, but we can fix that, right? We can fix that by getting another upgrade. It's been a huge redesign, it really has. Another airplane, wow. Again, Tuesday, tomorrow, we get a load of upgrades on that. So maybe I think we'll do the end of this episode, we'll figure out the route of this, and then we'll play it the day after. It's going to be exciting, man. It's going to be exciting few days. We are really going to start moving soon. So, yeah, real. Lovely. Nice. How many I've done? I've done 39. I've got one on Kaliningrad. Yeah, that's fine. Any inspection stickers? No. Sick. Get this over here. Nice. And then let's have a look at you. You are a ship. Okay. Puana. Yes, it is. But this was on the denial pile, right? So what am I doing? There we go. Careful, Grim. We've made mistakes before. Here we go. We're going to get up to 50, like, things pass through the system. I mean, that is pretty amazing. Yes, I know I'm doing a lot of work now. I know this is a lot of work. Strengthen, that is a decline. It is creating that. It's the wrong place. The wrong country. Lovely. That's an auto deny. Failed its weight or serial number. Cool. Done. And then hit this up. That's an auto deny because of cargo type. Lovely. Right, implant. Is that implant? Yes, it is. Have you got any stickers? No, that's fine. There we go. It's a truck. So let's get this going out there. Lovely. You are auto thingied, so that is truck there. Oh man, this is sick, man. This is really gonna work nicely eventually. Eventually. Another submission. This is amazing. We've never done so many submissions in a day. Over 50 now. I tell you, man, we won't have to hang around like this and do a load of this. This is not the way we're gonna play. We are going to get this all sorted, all approved. Yeah, I mean, maybe I did it too soon. I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's been a lot of fun, though, man. I do love coming up with like I thought I had it in my head, and then as soon as I started placing it down, I was like, nah, that's not going to work. Great. Now we need to think on the fly while filming live. I was kind of glad the mic went off. I hate having to edit the videos to get it together and all that, but I was kind of glad that the mic went off, so I had a little bit of time to just go, right, how am I going to make this work? Because I was looking at the care pieces and the amount we spent, because we bought way too many of these pieces. Them ones there, that was one of our downfalls, I think. Lovely, so there's 3 of them. We'll just grab this for now. Sick. 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. 1, 2, 3. And stick them all on here. I thought it was a good solution, to be honest with you, getting them there, but yeah, I don't think it's necessary, I think is the thing. Right, we just need one of them down there, we can send another one of them. Lovely stuff, send that off. Right, I'm off to bed, I'm going to come back again in a second, and we are going to tidy up this system and see what else we can afford before we sleep, and then we'll start the running of it in the next episode. So, I mean, if you're just interested in watching me faff around and make mistakes and incorrect approvals constantly, then yeah, you're not going to see that for the rest of the episode. What we're seeing the refinement of this machinery to try and get it just a little bit better. Now, we've got $4,000. That's a lot of money. That's good money. These machines are expensive, man. So I feel like the first thing we need to do is we need to look at seeing if we can get this working. Now, how do I want this? I quite like it. Where do I want it to come? I kind of want it a little bit over this way, but I want to give it this wall a bit of space in case we need storage later on, do I? If we need to move things around here later on, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. And these are all the wrong way around. Great. Just what I wanted. So, there we go. And then one there. And then we're going to need a load of curve pieces first of all. So let's get a load of curve pieces. And I'm also going to need a bridge piece. That's going to be really important. So, because if I get rid of what I've put there, I think I've got enough space. So, parcel type shop, right, bridge pieces. Have we got them unlocked? 500. Wow, it's expensive. Expensive. That's fine, though. We'll figure that out. And then a couple of loads of curve pieces. Basket, 1,225. That's fine. Okay. I probably thought I was clicking on straight pieces and I was just getting loads of joins. I don't know what I did wrong, but we did it wrong. It doesn't matter. Cool. Let's get these in here. Lovely. Loads of curve pieces here, and this awesome bridge piece. I have no idea where this is going to go exactly, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Sick. It would be great to get this line rocking today. That's my aim. Right, I think we'll give it one off the wall. So get rid of that one. You know, the only one that was the right way. Cool. We'll stick it here for now. And we need to turn all these round, don't we? So can we flip them? No, there's no button to do that. Nice. Apart from do that. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. They're all going into it now. When I pick them up, which is lovely. And there. And there. And there. Sweet. Pick up. Cool. Put it down. And we've got some curve pieces and a bridge. So I guess I need to figure out where this is going. So let's have a look at it. First of all. Oh, okay, cool. This is cool. I want to know how to change the colour of these. That would be real cool. Right, so there we go. We've got a bridge. Yeah. So now we just need to build to the bridge. Now, is that going to get in the way of this system? Yes. Yes, it is. I know it sounds mad, but does this fit under here? No, it does sound mad. It sounds messy. Because it's going to clip, innit? It probably can, but I don't want it. I don't want clipping. I don't want no clipping. Let's go. So that goes there. Straight pieces. Do we have a lot of straight pieces? No? Okay. We need to buy some straight pieces, but that's fine. We can buy some straight pieces. Is my airport going off? No, it's not. I thought the airport was going on Tuesday. But there we go. I got that wrong. Another wrong Grim. Right, so I need a load of straight pieces, basically. And then we need to get rid of this and figure this out with a few mergers. So let's put this over here for now. And this one. We need to figure out how we're going to merge these two together. There's a merger here, so let's figure that out. So, we want them to go this way. Could go there and round. That would work. I could also do... I could do there. That'd be tidier, I think. That'd be even tidier, potentially. So if we go pick that up, put that in there for now. Pick one of you up. Here we go. Pick you up. Oh man, this is honestly, this is a huge upgrade. Like, I know it seems like a lot of work, but this will be huge if we can get all the automatic things going over to there, which it looks like we're nearly at the start spot. One straight there. Let's turn it straight out there for now. Sweet. Any more straights? We need to buy a load of straights, that's fine. We need to buy a load of straights for there as well. I do just need a load of straights. Pick up, that's fine. Let's see what we can do in here. We have got nothing in there right now. Oh yeah, we do. We couldn't shop if we didn't have stuff. These are curved pieces, that's fine. We always need curved pieces, especially for enhancing our system. So we can drop them like that just by pressing Q. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool little cheat. And then we need a load of straights. So did I need out else? We'll buy 10. We'll buy 12. We can get 6 on each of these pallets, can't we? So let's do that. Is there anything else I need right now? No, I mean this scanner conveyor is next. I mean that'll help us out, stop us making mistakes. We've got 1,000 left, so let's see how far this gets us. See if we can get it all linked up. Oh, it's exciting stuff, man. It's exciting stuff. I'm just buzzing with stuff like this. I can play this till like silly o'clock in the morning. Well, it's already silly o'clock in the morning, let's be perfectly honest. There we go, stick that there. Nice. Open. Lovely. Here we go. Let's stick that there. Stick that there. Stick that there. Nice. Pick it up. Stick it there. Lovely. Right, that was the 6th there. Have we got this full system going? Oh man, my belts are getting real confusing actually. Have we got any paint or anything? These are paints. No, they're different colours. We've got the basketball there. We've got paint, but it's tier 8, man. It's miles away. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. Right, 1 there. So, denied. Instantly go into that system. Not yet, they don't know. Because we haven't connected it up. That's okay. We can absolutely connect it up. Sweet. And I think that's nearly there. I mean, we just need to do a little tidying up of the outputs here. But, I mean, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Right, for now, what we'll do, because we've got the stuff, so we might as well extend this out a little bit. Alright. And then we're going to use, where are you? Where are you? My orange friend. Hello, darkness, my orange friend. I'm going to use this. So this is auto approves for now. I have no idea what I'm doing with these or how I'm going to move them around, how tight I've put myself in. But in theory, I could put another bridge there. I can move all this. There's stuff I can do, so we'll figure it out. Okay, but for now, I think just auto approves can go over there. To be honest, they're quite close to the where most of the stuff's going to go anyway, so it's not too bad. Cool, and all the dead's got there. Nice. Let's just expand some of these a little bit where I've taken stuff as I've been going. Nice. This one definitely needs expanding. Once again, though, could get another belt there, but I don't know, I want one there. Cool, that's fine for now. Right, this can all get tightened up, but I think the process works, and then it's just a case of like adding to this. Everything comes out that way that's bad. Eventually, that'll all get sorted and stamped. But I think for where we are in the game, I think we've made huge improvements today. I'm going to leave that there before we start a new day, because if I start a new day, I want to finish a new day. But that, to me, is very cool. Is very cool. I think it's how I want it. So, and I quite like this being here. I know it's a bit of a walk to deny stuff. We could build a line into it here if we wanted to, for sure. Is there a way of tidying this up later on? Let me think. So we want the denied stuff here, and we want this denied stuff eventually to go in here as well. We can just tap that in there, can't we? That's not going to be an issue. Like, I know we can't now because we ain't got a stamper, but... And then everything accepting is over this way. It's this line that's a real problem. I don't know how to resolve this. Because it's come so close to that. The only way is if we could move that, but I don't know how to. And I don't think it matters right now. So, we're going to call that an episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do us a solid. Smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. And guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Until then, ta-ra. I can't move off the screen. I'm going to have to tab out. There we go. See you later.